King Charles III. Are Australian coin collectors interested? This is a question I've actually asked myself. I have actually asked myself this question. Like, Kevin, do you really feel like forking out your cash for some new coin with King Charles III's face on it? And to be honest, the answer was no for quite a while. I could go on to explain the reasons, but I think anyone that has felt the same way will probably understand. Anyway, the collector in me finally got the better of me, and a few 2004 coins I have purchased from the Royal Australian Mint just arrived. I think it was the sense of history I felt as I opened the packages to inspect the new Royal Australian Mint sets that showcased only the 6th effigy to appear on Australian decimal currency. But even more notably, the first change in the monarch to be found on the obverse of Australian decimal coinage since its introduction in 1966. I think the Mint actually explains better than I can the significance of this change on the back of the box of the 2024 6-coin proof year set, and also on the certificate of authenticity you find inside. That changed my mind. So I'm just going to read it out to show you what I mean. This 2024 6-coin proof year set captures a moment in history not witnessed in more than 7 decades, as this treasured annual release undergoes a majestic transition to the new effigy of His Majesty King Charles III by designer Dan Thorne. The first set to feature the King Charles III effigy on all 6 of Australia's circulating coin designs. This release bears an historic significance that is sure to cement its position as the centrepiece in collections across the world. Struck to the Mint's high-quality proof standards, the set showcases Australia's circulating coin designs and the Thorne effigy in a stunning frosted finish, providing a stark contrast to each coin's mirror-finished field. Wow, there is some pretty big claims there, especially that bit about how this release bears an historic significance that is sure to cement its position as the centrepiece in collections across the world. I certainly hope so. Now I've got one. Let's see what the certificate of authenticity has to say about this set. Quoting now, His Majesty King Charles III, 2024 6-coin proof year set. Tradition holds that Australian coins bear an effigy of the reigning monarch on their obverse, reflecting the recent succession of His Majesty King Charles III. Australia's coins are undergoing a transformation not seen for 7 decades, and one that has not been seen in the history of decimal currency. As an era comes to a close, the new effigy of His Majesty King Charles III will assume its place as the obverse for Australia's legal tender coins. In keeping with centuries-old tradition, as the successor, the effigy of His Majesty faces left, the opposite direction from his predecessor. Looking in a new direction, His Majesty King Charles III appears as the 6th effigy to appear on Australia's decimal currency. I note the card does give you some nominal specifications of the coins, but there's no indication of the mintage. So based on that information, I am glad I got around to getting this proof set, but it would have been nice if the mintage of this set was given. And yes, I did get the uncirculated mint set as well, and I think I'm glad to see the coins are safely behind a hard plastic protective cover. But after my experience of receiving the 2024 Out of This World coin set with its dirty coins behind the same sort of protective cover, I guess I'll have to reserve my opinion for a while to see if the coins in this one remain in good condition. And in regards to the Dan Thorne portrait of King Charles, I would say it's a fair likeness, but all I can say is thank goodness King Charles does not have a mustache, or he might get mistaken for another historic figure, if you know what I mean. Thanks for watching, and a like would be nice, but if you did enjoy this video, how about sharing it as well? Cheers!